You hear about sort of frameworks, and this is probably more related, I guess, to sort of content on your website, but frameworks like top of the funnel stuff and all that kind of stuff, and hub and spoke as an example in terms of how you should structure content on your website. I mean, are those sort of frameworks still relevant today? Then, do you think?
Yeah, so I think hub and spoke is, but I do think that the way that most people look at it is a bit one. They tend to take more of a guesswork approach to it, saying this is our hub and these are our spokes. That's why we got tired of the guesswork and we wrote an algorithm to do it for us. But hub and spoke is still definitely relevant, but you need to understand that I think a lot of people get too granular on their hubs. So if you think about HubSpot, for example, HubSpot only has like 4 hubs, right? It's marketing, sales, service, and they're like CMS website builder, right? And I see a lot of other people when they're building out these hub and spoke strategies is they will think about it in terms of almost like the feature instead of the overarching product. And so what you end up with is a lot of hubs within hubs. But ultimately it all kind of ties back up to that broad category, right? So hub and spoke is still definitely relevant. As far as top of funnel, middle funnel, bottom funnel, I mean, yeah, sure. It depends on your on the way that your business model works, right? If you're very sales heavy, I would focus more on bottom funnel. If you're it depends on like what does it cost to acquire a customer, what's your ACV, right? What's your CAC payback time, et cetera. Like these are different kind of levers that dictate maybe how you want to acquire traffic. If you take something like, we mentioned this before, like, so if you think about Grammarly, right? When Grammarly first started, I mean, top of funnel is great, right? It's constant user acquisition, but then eventually they need to convert those people into paid users, right? And so now, it's like at that point, they need to start thinking about more middle funnel content and bottom funnel content for organizations to convince people why they might want to upgrade their organization for their team, right? To have a paid business account of Grammarly or something like that. So yeah, I mean, they still definitely apply. I think a lot of people maybe focus too much on top of funnel sometimes, and maybe forget that just a handful of tofu pieces can drive an outsized amount of traffic. But if that traffic doesn't convert, it's a waste, right? But you're often better off probably starting from bottom and working your way up from there.